I made it back to my party and nobody had to die. Here's a nice habit I got into, dropping the extremely important stone that is how I get around. Because if you drop the item and pick it up, it goes into the first slot. Okay, we need to talk to Tholden. That's Jeffrey. That's Nistool. Who the hell is Tholden? I guess for some reason I'm assuming this is like a castle person, but I have no evidence for that. Do you remember the name of the person who's sometimes here?
No.
I'm betting it's Tholden.
Probably, but I'm still trying to read up on spells.
Let's try in town.
Oh, it's easier than we were thinking.
Okay.
Remember how, you know how there's a pouch that you can move reagents into?
Yeah.
Treat the spellbook as a pouch.
Oh! Move it into the spellbook. I get it, but also I hate it. Yeah, there we go. There's Great Heal. And it turns out for heal, all that did was top it off. Wait.
No, I think it didn't change anything. I think you literally just wasted heal.
I think I did literally just waste heal. But it's good to learn that I just wasted heal, so...
Yep.
Oops, you're Duper, hello. You're Max. You're a musician. You see a sad lady with hair down to her ankles. That's what I'm seeing!
You want to try that description again, game?
Maybe she has hair down to her ankles and it's just all tied up right now, but we can somehow psychically know that it's there. A soft jingling accompanies.
Maybe it sticks out the back of her hood.
Her hood thingy. A soft jingling accompanies her silent walk. She's not walking. Rather than talking, she sings in a voice like wind through reeds. Like
perfect
wind
voice.
Through the reeds.
Unimpeachable.
Lazina, they call me, Lazina the
Dove.
From Covite and come, 'tis a town full of love. Is the
She somehow made it past all those gargoyles.
like a bird.
Birds make a wide variety of sounds. I'm just gonna, let's make the observation. Birds make a wide variety of sounds.
Wouldst thou like to hear the news I've heard?
Sure.
Then tell me what would please thee more. A song of the sea or a
rhyme
of the shore.
South of Loch Lake and north of the bay. Don't worry about my voice changing, it's fine. The beautiful shrine of compassion doth lay. That does also tell us that Loch Lake is north of there.
Yep. Which we already knew from previous things, it would be... Yeah.
I'm just going to write this down, even though it doesn't matter. My Artegel set out to chant there one day, but he f***ing died from gargoyles. Oh, yay. But still he has not returned. Was he taken by giants or headless so foul that nary a man could contend with the smell? He should have come home weeks ago now, but still he has not returned. Tell me that rhyme again so I can remember the name. Artegel.
Probably one of the people in bed.
Yes, he is a healer, though, you see. The Dutchman was a giant ship with masts from the largest trees that pride the people she was hailed, the ruler of all the sea. She sailed out of port one fine spring day and headed for distant shores, but Brittany? But someone named Brittany caught her by surprise. 'Twas flung against her core. The match
Probably a pirate term.
The match began, the grim men fought to gather in her sails. But thunderous was the crack, and lo! The mighty vessel railed. You don't know how to rhyme, or you're speaking some dialect I don't understand.
Well, in Middle English, that would rhyme. Kind of.
When gentle winds danced across the surf, again the followed morn, 'twas nothing left of Dutchy's hull but remnants of her born. And now the tale has nothing left but a grave site on the floor. On the fens o' the dead, she came to rest, ne'er to sail no more. The fens of the dead is where we find Mandrake.
Yes.
I don't know why we would care that there's a shipwreck there, but sure.
Well, what was the rest of the story? Was there something of use there?
Not really.
I mean, could be maybe wood is my only guess, because it was made of the best wood, and you do have like material things going on with this game. That's my only guess. I actually have no idea, but
I mean, yeah, it's made of big logs. Made of them big logs. Maybe I need to make the basket for a balloon out of the big logs.
Maybe.
None of you are Tholden. I don't actually know whether Tholden is in the town or the castle. Daver, one who daves. Or maybe he's just Daver than any Dave you know. Like, you might know some Dave, but this Dave is Daver.
He's not the Davest.
Nah, there are even Daver people. But as compared to any loser Daves you know.
Loose Daves is not a description I thought I would hear in my
I mean, you
existence.
Also didn't. I said loser Daves, but
I thought you said looser Daves.
Maybe I can't spell. Maybe, like so many other people, when I intend to write loser, exactly. I write looser. Does the jester have a name? Are you Tholden? Mantra.
Chuckles.
Sure, why not? Do you know what the goose said to the avatar? No. It said, onk, onk, ha, 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 ha. It was bad, and you're a bad person. Well, who asked you anyway? Oh, that's right, I did. Tholden. Are you Tholden? You're Maldrick, the sweaty cook. Are you Tholden? You're Kneestool. Is Tholden the basement dweller? I don't want to go all the way back to Cove to ask where the hell Tholden is. Only for him to be like, don't. In Britain.
But didn't they say specifically that they were something to the king?
Yes. Yeah.
So it would have to be in the castle.
And yet... Hey, Lord British, who the hell is Tholden? He is my Chancellor. I, Tholden, is my Chancellor. Where is Tholden?
I wonder if the Chancellor is not in the castle, because in some of the other cities, isn't there a Chancellor who is in his own, like, government building?
Like a mayor.
Because there's... the mayor, yeah.
But I could easily believe that, yes, he is not in the castle. He is in a mayoral residence associated with the town. Like this building right here. Right here. This is where he should be.
But it's night.
But it's almost night. I'm gonna go to my favorite inn. It's my favorite because I know how to get there from the portal.
And that guy's smile, though.
And yes, his smile I do greatly appreciate. It's a great thing to wake up to. He just stands over your bed with that smile. And then because nobody actually starts their job in the morning, I stand here and wait in hopes that the Chancellor will show up to his damned job. There he is. You see a preoccupied man holding a ledger under one arm. Records to keep, festivals to plan. I'm so busy, but I can spare you a moment, m'lady. The rune and mantra of compassion are in the keeping of the bards at the conservatory. Conservatory. Compassion stuff at conservatory. Is there a conservatory? I entrusted them with the rune due to their compassionate nature. As for the other runes, they are no longer together, as they were when the Codex was recovered. Since then, they have become scattered throughout the land. I have all of them except this one in humility. Each was sent to a town near its shrine. You have a cat on your hat.
The conservatory is where all of the musicians were playing.
Oh, yeah. If thou dost ask the lords of each of these towns, they should be able to tell thee more. The towns are Moonglow, Helom, Yu, Minnock, Trinsic, Scarabrae, and New Magencia. 'Twas founded by Lord British. I won't tell you where it is. Because I'm a real piece of shit like that, you know? Do I remember where the conservatory is? No, wait. What I remember as a place with a bunch of musicians was a guild. Yes, that was a guild, not a conservatory.
Oh, that was a guild, yes. This is called the Music Hall, or the conservatory. Let's see.
'Tis the greatest treasure in all the realm. Conservatory. Well, if it was founded by Lord British will know where it is, and he will not tell us because he's a real piece of shit. Also because he's still going to be asleep. Oh, never mind.
Oh, I do remember this from the previous game, actually. So, do you remember the people, Lord Kenneth, Lady Nan, and also possibly Johann, Patrick, Lazina, and Sionach? The first two would be the ones that you might remember. Lord Kenneth specifically.
I remember Lord Kenneth, yes.
I believe, I'm from my memory right now, I'm seeing in my mind's eye a conservatory in the south. Is it on an island, or... I'm looking right now, and I don't see what I would think is the conservatory down where I thought it might
visual.
be. Because I remember in Ultima V, there were several like resistance buildings that were like safe from Lord Blackthorn's gaze.
Yeah.
But I don't see them on the map, so I don't think I'm right about that.
But even as such, like I like.
Yeah.
Also, I remembered that Lyceum and Mariah, we were supposed to show her the book, and I went to the Lyceum.
Yes, and never did.
I
bet your Shisp is still on that island. I bet you took it over there. Moonglow / Lyceum.
Well, luckily I can get to Moonglow anyway.
Yes.
Really didn't think that was gonna work. Well, you know, sometimes my portal is just embedded in a light post.
But can you step into it?
Yep, apparently.
Apparently, yes. Okay. Okay, I'm looking up a map with actual labels on it right now.
There's a piano there. That seems like a harpsichord. That seems conservatory-ish.
Well, yeah, so it is a music hall, so... But I don't see anything labeled conservatory on this particular map, so this map is useless to me.
You see a pipe-smoking gentleman with the symbol of the Codex tattooed on his forehead. Greetings to you, my My name is Manrel. I'm a woodworker. I also dabble in alchemy from time to time. You know, like woodworkers do.
It's exactly the building I thought it was. Which you're calling the guild.
Oh, God, but that's because they called it the guild. I make furniture, cabinets,
unless I'm mistaken of
and the like.
What the guild was.
Perhaps I can make something for you someday. Tried to learn how to make healing potions, but I don't have the formula right yet. I did stumble across a wicked recipe for red mead, though. Alas, there's little call for my brew in this town with the blue bottle serving Fraser's Folly. Fine establishment. One of the finest libations you'll find anywhere. Libation or liability, take your pick. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Hello, Michelle. Tell me about your tat. I went drinking with some friends. Yeah, I remember. Oy vey. Always fun. Yeah, I remember talking to this person about his tat before. You know what? I'm gonna go talk to Mariah about the book while I actually remember that. Rats that don't feel like attacking us. That's nice. The main reason why I'm doing this, rather than continuing the quest to find the conservatory, is that I don't remember what town that's in. Hi, Mariah. I forgot to tell you what a book. The conservatory is in, the guild.
Then it probably isn't the guild.
But didn't you just say that it was labeled as the conservatory? The thing that I'm calling the guild?
I said that the conservatory is where I thought it was. I wasn't 100% sure that that's where the guild was, though. The conservatory is the first place. If you're following the right wall when you leave the castle, it's the first place you'd come across.
That's right. I forgot that there was a whole line of quests coming from Mariah, so I need to talk to the gypsies about the tablet. I'm standing on top of birds that are flying. Logic.
Sometimes you step on a bird.
The game has to have some hint for where the conservatory is. It can't just be that you know and I'm an idiot.
It's one of the first places. It is one of the first places you'll find, period, in the game. And you're expected to remember that.
In Britain.
Yes. It is. Oh, was I muted when I said earlier? It's the first. If you're following the right wall, it's the first place you find when you leave the castle.
Oh, well, the problem is following the right wall.
Yes, but you've been in there. I remember you being in there.
I'd be glad to help you out, but 'tis a hard life. Fine, yes. Oh, God, that's right, Captain John. Okay. So Captain John, who was a jerk, tablet at Captain John, and right, we haven't figured out. It's bizarre that you get that first quest, and then he's like, I won't talk to you about anything else until you get this, but it turns out that's like a 20-level quest.
Yeah.
While we were on the way there, we were ambushed by Captain Hawkins and his crew. Tab was broken to the scroll. Right, okay. Captain Hawkins from Captain John. I don't remember if I saw Captain Hawkins or just have heard the name Captain Hawkins otherwhere. Took my finest earrings as well. The earrings. Now, I'm betting that Captain Hawkins was sailing the ship that crashed where in the desert place with the
could be, yeah.
That shipwreck. It's likely they went to Buccaneer's Den with their loot. Yes, fine. In which case, let's go to the conservatory. Going to follow the right wall like a heathen. Oh, this place? This is the museum. Is the conservatory the north half of this?
Yes.
Oh, this place. See, a lively bard, blah, 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 blah.
This is why I said all the musicians. These are the musicians I was thinking of.
Yeah, well, so the guild was the one where I had to get, like, the panpipes. They were all musicians, too.
Yeah, I feel like they were in Minot, though, right?
I don't remember where, but yeah, they were not here, that's for sure. I've been trying to work the mantra of compassion into a song, but I don't know what moo means. It's the sound a cow makes.
Moo.
Ariana has the rune. They could hardly have found a sweeter child to give it to. Once in a great while, a student comes along with such a gift for learning that one need but offer a little guidance and step back to watch them learn. To have such a student is a most rewarding part of a teacher's job, and Ariana is one such. See, a nervous young bard with quite a face. One of the faces. I would play for thee, but I'm worried about my
faces of all time.
Lady Nan. Well, you're not Ariana, so screw off. That's our... Oh, God, that's right.
I have the rune of compassion.
It's Honey Boo Boo.
Isn't it pretty?
She reaches into her pocket and takes it out to show you.
Do you need it for something? Are you on an important quest? I'm not supposed to let anyone else have it, but if you truly need it, then I'll just ignore all commands and give it to you anyway. I don't know what I should do. I know my parents run the Blue Boar Tavern. Go ask them if you can borrow the rune. They say 'tis okay. I'll give it to you.
Okay, I'll
Fetch quest.
or
Maybe just lie to her.
I do like lying. I feel like lying to a child when you're supposed to be showing the virtue of compassion is maybe not great. It could be compassionate to lie to a child. It could actually be more compassionate than the alternative to lie to a child. Good afternoon, Rune. Thou dost wish to borrow the rune of compassion from my daughter? She paused a while in thought. Very well, thou dost have an honest face. I grant thee my permission. Okay.
Well, that was easy.
I'm going to write down the name Anya, only because the game is definitely going to, quiz me on something.
Yes. Something.
Probably what color her horrible lips are, that she has blue eyes and brown hair, that she said
She's
something
got
about
sores below her nose.
What look like lips, like her ruby red lips, are just the fact that she has so many herpes simplex A sores.
Cold sores.
Yep, thanks. Fine. Hope you don't mind my using magic in your shosp. Totes did not mean to try to drop my moonstone, but whatever. Then here you are. She hands you the rune. I wish you the best of luck on your quest. Great, I got it. Okay. Rune of Comp Ass Ian achieved.
Out of curiosity, in your moonstone map, how many of them take you back to the same place?
I do not have a moonstone map.
You have a... When I say moonstone map, what I mean is the map that you made that tells you when you place the moonstone, where you go.
Oh, the travel moonstone, that moonstone.
Yes, yes.
So, none of them bring me back where I am.
I thought that there were at least one or two.
Left. Okay, wait. I remember now because I have 2 blank spots. And I had assumed that, like, most of them were going to be non-functional, but actually, these 2... Yeah, so immediately left and immediately right seem to bring you back where you are, but nothing else.
I have a theory.
Do you?
And this is... I think this is
She's very articulate for her age, says Dan in chat.
Yeah. I think this is more me being clever than me actually remembering something, I hope. But my theory is that if you drop one of the moonstones that has a phase, then you use that other moonstone, it will teleport you to what... So you have a left and a right. So there's a moon on the left and a moon on the right. I don't see them currently on the... Oh, because you don't have that screen up right now. But like when you right now we can't see either of the moons. But when the moons are up, there's a moon on the left and a moon on the right. I wonder if that corresponds to the left and right spot, and whichever phase it is, that's the moonstone that it teleports you to. So when you drop it on the ground,
those moonstones, you can bury them.
Yeah. Sorry, I didn't mean drop. I meant bury. Yeah. So what I'm getting at basically is that they can be like a permanent teleport spot for a given moon phase.
Yeah. I think it's more important
and you can
to go get
choose where
ourselves
to
killed
put
right
them,
now.
which I think is super handy. for places that are hard to get to otherwise.
No effect.
Yeah, because you have to do the rune first to...
I did. That was me using the rune.
But you have to grab the moonstone after you... no, it says mantra moo.
No effect.
What happens if you just try to grab the moonstone again?
It is possible that this is not the same... that this is not the compassion place. So the force shield prevents you from just grabbing it. You can't just grab it. I don't actually know
checking real quick.
Which is which here.
It is the Shrine of Compassion, and I remember because I looked it up, but also they said multiple times that it's the Shrine of Compassion.
No, but I got there by teleportation, so I don't know.
Oh,
like I have 3 marked that I don't know.
I see.
Yeah.
I see. Okay, then it wasn't. It was not the Shrine of Compassion.
For some reason, I was certain that one was the one, but I don't know why I thought that. Are there any gargoyles here? Okay. This must be humility or something, for which I don't have the rune. But humility is going to be tricky. Humility is always tricky.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm missing Hustis and compassion and humility. Well, let's see if this is the Hustis one then, because I've got Hustis. That would have been too easy, so this is definitely humility. Which means that this is probably compassion. Or I'm completely confused. Hi, friends! Don't you worry about us! Just gonna grab that, and then we'll go into battle mode. Totes fine. Looks like... Yeah, the gargoyle is now getting wounded. Yep, that was it. The gargoyle was being protected.
Was amazing.
We also appear to have gotten quite lucky in the number of gargoyles here, because there's like 2. Yep, there are 2. Wow, that was lucky. Okay, whatever you say. Did we lose anybody? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So those
7.
battles aren't actually that bad. It's just a matter of doing the thing that they tell you to do.
No, it's not like they told you to do that. It's not that simple.
I mean, they did.
2-handed sword. I would say more precisely, it's not like they told you to do that in this order. There's nothing to suggest that this is the right order to do this in.
They said, I mean, there is. They said that the gargoyles are protected by something.
Yeah. That's fair enough. Yeah.
But of course, in order for them to tell you to do that, you have to get the code
had to have
first.
already gotten past you. I did serve as an example of... Okay, I'm going to meditate just because I want to figure out what this does. Like, what thing does this improve?
Did you say first?
Yes, I did. Okay. Yes. I don't know. Julia probably has leveling room. Moo. No beast so fierce, but shows some touch of pity. Sweet Merky is nobility's true badge. There is naught else for you to learn here. Great. Who can actually level? 995 is a big number.
Yeah. 1,000's bigger.
1,000 is bigger than 995. It's hard to argue with that.
I believe it was just basically powers of 200 though. So 800 was your last level for Goy for Kabbalah Elf.
Okay, so this is the Dexterity Shrine, which is very good. Very good.
Yes.
Passion is the Dexterity Shrine. Okay, so that means that we are only missing Justice and Humility. Justice has to be that other shrine, so we can go get that right now. Cool. Let me just bury that moonstone for no reason. What's the best angle to approach this? Probably this one. This can't be Humility, so this has to be Hustis. Hustis is Beh.
Somebody was mistaken.
Honesty. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Honesty. I've completely forgotten about honesty. I routinely forget about honesty. Look. Is it really an important... So in
Virtue.
that case, that has to be Hustis. That one. Okay, by
And this
process
one's
of elimination.
not even protected.
Not anymore, it's not. Let me just drop that. This one is protected, as it transpires. They just are very bad at their job. Maybe they're not so bad at their job. Duper is paralyzed. Also, I don't seem to be doing any damage. But I got the thing that protected you, I thought. There are many of them.
I think that's the problem. There are many of them.
And again, Duper has the best smelling blood. No one's blood smells like Duper's blood.
Duper's a gargoyle attractor.
Well, Duper died. So, we're just gonna go ahead and pop back here, and midstream break time.
Hooray!
I'm going to go to the, Hustis Shrine, but this time I'm gonna make a change. This time I'm going to do it again. The change is again. Hustis. Okay, they are here. Are these gargoyles being protected by something else? What's going on? Well, is Duper set to retreat? Yes. That doesn't help. I mean, the gargoyles just can't be hit. They just can't be hit. There's just no hitting the gargoyles. I don't understand. I don't understand. I mean, we can get that shrine. So, like, that's good. Maybe I just get the shrine and not worry about the gargoyles. Okay. We got the moonstone from the Shrine of Hustis. Oh, I should mark this as the Shrine of Hustis. Okay, so Hustis is intelligence and dexterity.
Oh, hi.
Hello. Hustis is intelligence and dexterity. Which means the only one we're missing is all intelligence. Oh, which means that either... Wait. No, that's not the only one we're missing. I'm imagining a pattern that's not actually there. Right. Humility is the one that gives you nothing. Okay, yeah. Okay, fine. So honesty gives you intelligence, humility gives you nothing. And honesty is hell. I hate honesty.
Hooray!
Okay, so the Hustis Shrine is dealt with. The Town of Honesty. Do I know anything about honesty at all? Do I understand the concept of honesty in even the slightest detail? I don't know which shrine is honesty. It must be that one. I don't know which town is honesty. I think it's probably Scarabray? Honor. No, Scarabray is sexuality. Honor. You is Hustis. Magencia is humility. Which I need information on that, too. You know what? Let's go to Magencia. I feel
Seems reasonable.
I feel like when I first went to Magencia, I wasn't yet thinking about the fact that this is an Ultima game, and thus I need to ask literally everyone
For shame.
mantra and rune. I just wander around saying mantra, rune. Who is the person here that belongs here and isn't one of me. Oh, you're inside. Mantra. Okay, yeah. Rune. Beats me. Great. Of course it's night. It's always night when I get to a place. Hello, Dunbar. The magistrate would know. The most humble one. Oh, that's right.
Oh, yeah. You gave up on this because you couldn't figure it out.
Yeah. Arendir. I mean, I guess maybe he's just not as humble as he thinks he is.
It could be. I mean, usually usually humble people don't say they're the most humble.
Yeah, well, and he didn't, but he is very humble.
Fair enough.
He's like the one who was a great hero, but then decided he would rather tend sheep. Which, I don't know, it's kind of humility. There's an air of humility to it. Just going to a corner of the island so I can rest. Who should stand guard? Duper, your turn. I guess there's somebody more humble than Arendir. Somebody with even greater humility.
Mirror, mirror on the wall.
I am certain that one of us, probably me, who says I cast spells, Van Whitman? Nonsense. Howdy, stranger. Ask Antonio Mantra. Can't help you there. I'm sure one of us made this joke before, but humility is definitely an abbreviation of human milt.
Oh no. Maybe that guy was the most
Well, but
humble.
It said that the most humility person knows the mantra.
Maybe
Okay.
they're so humble that they claim they don't know the mantra, even if they do.
So, when you talk to Arendir, when you ask him for the mantra, he doesn't even admit that it is the mantra. He just says, I find that it's useful to think about this word when I pray about humility.
That's right.
Stalwart fellow. Mantra. Mantra of humility is Lum. If you seek the shrine, I hope you find it. So Canor also knows the mantra.
Maybe he's the most humble of them all.
Maybe he's more humble for some reason. Just a second. It's bothering me. For some reason, when I reloaded the chat widget, it's decided to have tiny font, and I have no idea why.
I think last time I suggested maybe you had to talk to everybody. Maybe the answer was
Arendir, but you had to talk to everybody in order to know. Like, it was the word guess was what was crucial there. I seem to recall you saying that, but let's check if it's Canor. It is faintly annoying that two people both know the mantra.
Yeah.
Is it polite for me to come in through your bedroom instead of talking to you across the desk?
Okay, I just found who the most humble person is.
It was Canor, apparently.
Yep, it was indeed.
He doesn't seem that humiled. Like, he doesn't seem non-humiled.
Did you have a full conversation with him?
At some point. Okay, well, I got the rune. That's good. That's the Rune of Humility. And we're pretty sure we know where the Shrine of Humility is. Let's have a full conversation with Connor just to prove how humility is. Oh, he's not here. He's so humility has ceased his futile existence. Oh, you, Connor? Yes. I'm a fisherman. In catching fish, as in all of life, there is something to be learned. I still have not mastered the way of the fisherman, but I think perhaps the key to enlightenment lies not so much in the destination as in the road one travels.
So humble.
It's so emphatically not that. I'm satisfied to live here.
Well,
and
he said he
learn what I
hasn't
can
mastered fisher.
And yet, he seems to think that he's mastered all aspects of philosophy, which isn't especially humiled.
But he's also satisfied to live here and learn what he can from the fish.
Truly a Buddha among men. Let us go to the shrine, which I believe to be the Shrine of Humility. Shrine of Human Milt.
I say, but isn't that literally just semen?
Milt is semen, yes. This is not Humilt. Interesting. Okay. I was guessing literally just because it's the new moon.
The new moon.
I had nothing
Yeah.
more. No other guess. So are you Humilt then? Oh, that's Humilt. Okay. Humilty. I don't know if it's humble to be asleep, Van Whitman. I see where you're going, but I don't know if I agree. Now, let's both take our prize and survive the experience. There's the biggin. Okay, I'll go attack the biggin then. Or attempt and fail to, because of course, they smell blood.
They smell duper.
Must get duper. Yeah, I still have duper set to retreat, and so they're just gonna chase duper around. All they're gonna do is try to find duper because he has the best smelling blood. Well, we are successfully killing some gargoyles, so that's good. I mean, maybe it's good to have duper on retreat because it'll keep them scattered and useless. Oh, duper's paralyzed. So much for that idea. Duper's double paralyzed. You have no idea how he's triple paralyzed. I didn't know a person could get that paralyzed. He's quadruple paralyzed. My God, how paralyzed can one person get?
At least quadruple.
We don't seem to be doing any damage against, he's septuple paralyzed. You do not save after Humilt, says Van Whitman. Yeah, I intentionally didn't because I'm about to die. Van Whitman, you obviously missed the beginning of the stream where, like, I went looking for spells and the person we talked to was like, well, you can teach you any healing spell you want, just nothing useful. Duper's dead. I
mean, to be fair, you didn't really go looking for spells. You found a magician in the town you happened to go to.
Yes. I fucking hate this game. I'm gonna use a new approach. Here's my new approach. It goes like this. Get in, get my humility, and then just GTFO. Don't even worry about the battle.
I wonder if you do that and then you go back later, if the gargoyles aren't even going to be there.
Bye, losers. We can test that immediately, in fact. So now we've done everything but honesty, but for honesty I know literally nothing. LOL, it did delete the gargoyles!
Yep. That doesn't surprise me.
That's weird, honestly. Okay, so actually, even though nothing ever feels like progress in this video game, we've made a lot of progress. But I know nothing about honesty. Helom is Valor, you is Hustis, Minok, what is Minok? Sacrifice.
Honesty is associated with Moonglow.
That's what I thought. Yeah, Trinsic is a Nor. Oh, there's like a pattern. There's a pattern to where they are in the, it's just like, it's clockwise. It's clockwise is the pattern. Okay, let's go to Moonglow. Learn something about honesty. Ew, gross. No one lives in Moonglow. There's nothing but empty buildings in Moonglow. No one lives here. Mantra. Not Shrine Rune. Deridluce. Yeah, I remember you. Mantra. I indeed a toast a mantra. Okay, right. Oh, I'll drink. Never mind. That actually was a different message. Oh, okay. So there is. No, okay. He just has two messages. Fine.
How Javist?
Well, Van Whitman, a ghost delivered a ghost package. These things happen. It's Tallhead Arena Boy. Penumbra might be able to help you with that. Okay. What else was it that I wanted? Right. I needed to tell Katrina about Penumbra. Okay. Mantra at Penumbra at Moonglow. I had it once, but I entrusted it to Baven's care, as he is the most honest man I know. Rune at Baven. He lives with Penumbra. Well, that's convenient.
Are they in Moonglow, or are they in the Lyceum?
Good question. Haven't seen
'Cause
him
I
around
feel like I
lately.
remember-
Penumbra should be able to tell you where to find him. Uh-oh, Penumbra killed and ate her husband, but he had the rune.
Wonderful. Wonderful.
So now I need to ask people... Okay, that's a lot of poison. I need to ask people about Penumbra and Baven.
Don't forget to hold your weast.
Hold your weast, you dafty. Ooh, I remember this place. I actually need to do that. Then, if I just kill myself, cool. Use the... Oh my god.
Force.
Use the spell book. Oh. No, cast. That's how it works. Dispel magic on that. Nothing. Cool. Yeah, there's got to be a dispel field in the last game.
Yeah, something.
Something that...
Dispel magic might be for, like, taking off paralyze or something.
Yeah, exactly. I'm going to write it. The real problem with the notes is that I have like 5 pages of notes and I can't search them at all.
Yes. That's my problem with Hello Recipes when I'm trying to buy the ingredients without... Did I say Hello Recipes?
Yep.
Hello Fresh Recipes. When I'm trying to buy them and not have them delivered to me. Is if I want to find which recipes I have the ingredients for and what ingredients I need to buy, I don't have them in a searchable format for that context.
I'm going to go ahead and try and hunt down Penumbra and Baven.
Yes.
Who, yeah, could be.
Yeah, I don't know why, but I just remember Penumbra being the person at...
No, Mariah's
Lyceum?
Mariah's the, like,
okay.
caretaker of the Lyceum. But
okay. Well,
at the
maybe I
very
was
least, like,
mistaken.
there's very few people to talk to, so...
Yeah.
You can probably find more information on the
yeah.
topic of Penumbra. Great, thanks.